The background was that President Putin declared in the autumn of 2021, and he actually sent a draft treaty that he wanted NATO to sign to promise no more NATO enlargement.
So after all, President Putin was telling the truth. Who would have thought? This is your favorite half Chinese, and the Western media sold it to you together with the NATO governments as a war of aggression, like President Putin one day just decided to start a war because he was bored. Thank you for clearing that up, Mr. Stoltenberg. Please continue.
That was what he sent us. And that was a precondition for not invade Ukraine.
Again, NATO Chief Stoltenberg reiterates that no NATO enlargement into Ukraine are the preconditions for not invading Ukraine. Now, whether you are for, against, or neutral in this picture, it is undeniable that the cause and root of the problem, yet again, was and is NATO. And we all should think really hard about this. Without NATO, we would have never heard of this war. Just think of that. Please continue, Chief of NATO, Mr. Stoltenberg.
Of course, we didn't sign that.
And why not? As you could have prevented this war and thousands of people would still be enjoying their lives, or should I say millions, considering it sent Europeans straight into poverty. I just wonder why not, as you already promised Gorbachev, like literally nothing extra that you had to do. Just one thing, and that was to keep your promise that you made many years before, and we would have never had this war. Just that. But seemingly, keeping your word is too much to ask.
The opposite happened. He wanted us to sign a promise never to enlarge NATO. He wanted us to remove our military infrastructure in all allies that have joined NATO since 1997, meaning half of NATO, all the Central and Eastern Europe. We should remove NATO from that part of our alliance, introducing some kind of E and B or second-class membership. We rejected that. So he went to war to prevent NATO, more NATO close to his borders. He has got the exact opposite.
And this shows how far these elite leaders are removed from reality. He literally is trying to sell to you like that was a great idea. Thousands of Ukrainians are not alive anymore. Was it worth it? Thousands of Russians are not alive anymore. Was it worth it? And the NATO chief Stoltenberg talks about it like it is nothing. Totally removed from any human compassion. So I wonder how many people think that this was a great idea. It really doesn't matter how you look at this war, or for which or maybe no side you are, like me. But one thing is really clear. This war would not have happened if it was not for NATO breaking its word and not wanting any diplomatic solution. Putin wrote them, or told them, or asked them, whatever you make of it. He was the one who was talking. NATO was the one who didn't want to. So I want people to start thinking, why is it that NATO enlargement is so important? Why is encircling Russia with NATO military bases and weapons so important to NATO that they are even willing to sacrifice Ukraine for that goal and the lives of the Ukrainians? The question we all should ask, should we blame the cause or the effect of the cause? But I leave that to you, as I hate this topic with a passion. But it was too important not to report. Please let me know in the comment section. but keep it respectful. We are not savages like some others. Please like, share, and let this go viral. And if you have not yet, then follow. This was your favorite half Chinese, and as always, have a great day.